Good morning from Bali, everyone. It's Annie from Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I thought I would talk a little bit about unity, which many of us think about regularly, dream about, hope for, encourage. Yet, unity is a word that is often used and not truly understood. And I thought I came across something so interesting that I thought I'd share it with you. And basically, it said that unity implies division. And I'll talk about this after this quotation that I want to share with you first. This quotation says, "One of the main tasks of theology is to find words that do not divide but unite, that do not create conflict but unity, that do not hurt but heal." And isn't this a beautiful task of theology? Yet isn't that the same task of politics, of governments? Isn't it the same task in healthcare? Isn't it the same task in families? Right? The same sort of idea is this whole idea of not divide but unite. Do not create conflict but unity, and do not hurt but heal. So all of these things we really do think about regularly, I believe, and it's such a beautiful concept, and it can remain as a concept. So it's just one of those words. So when we hear this idea that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, that unity implies division, and this is so interesting if we think about it, because if something is not united, there is division, right? So if we're looking for unity, we're actually recognizing the division. And what has created division in the world? Our thoughts have. Thought has created division, whether we think of it in terms of countries, in terms of races, in terms of political leaders, in terms of race, in terms of religion. There's all of these things that have created division, and this has created a fragmented mind. This fragmented mind, which is choosing one thing over another, comparing things to see what's better, what's not good. And that changes too, doesn't it? Because sometimes the same political party is run by a different member, and suddenly we don't like it anymore because it doesn't reflect what we really value. And yet we're looking for unity. So then this brings up another concept of, if we have fragmented minds that create our thoughts. And remember, fragmentation of the mind happens from our experiences of the past that have been held on to us as memory. And from that memory, we put awareness into the present moment, and that creates our thought in the present moment, which is based on the past. So remember, the experience of the past created some knowledge, which created a memory, which acts in the present, which then creates our thought for the future. And in the present moment, we create our future. So when I've had an awareness from the past, a knowledge, I won't even say an awareness, a knowledge from the past, which has been from experience, and that creates my knowledge today. Knowledge is always fragmented. We can never have, no one person has complete knowledge, because whatever we see is from our perception, and it's not the complete knowledge. So in this moment, I work from that incomplete knowledge, which is a fragmented space, and I believe I'm seeing everything, and I make my decisions and actions. And I'm trying to create unity from this fragmented mind. So how does a mind that is not unified create or even see unity? It's not quite possible, is it? It's not possible to create that unity. So every religion that does say that they want to see unity, of course, but their religion is the best. Even spirituality does the same thing. Even healthcare will do the same thing. This is my profession, and this is the best. And so we fragmentalize even healthcare. So we do this with everything around us. Right now, we have quite a tendency to do this, and we will do this amongst ourselves, amongst families, amongst friendships. We will see the differences, and we'll say this is better than, this is not as good. And these are fragmented components in our minds that are allowing us to think this way, or creating our thought. Now remember, thought has also created wars. Thought has also created injustice. Thought has created non-unified spaces. So then from the same thought process, we're trying to create unity. And this would mean that if we really, really pay attention to this, full, complete attention to this awareness, we recognize that we need something beyond the thought process to create unity. And probably unity is already there. And can we see it? Can we help create it from a space that's beyond thought? And I believe we can. So I thought I would end this video today with this quotation by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it basically says kind of what I'm trying to share with you today. It says, the reason why the world lacks unity and lies broken and in heaps is because man is disunited with himself. And this is the same idea as fragmented minds. This is the same idea as wanting to be there when we are here, where we're recognizing, if we can recognize this is what we're starting from, we know that we need something beyond this mind thinking process to get us to that space, or help us see the space of unity and experience it in our lives. Today, I would love for you to watch your thoughts and question yourself. Are you providing a unified space from which to perceive the world and to affect the world from that space? I hope you are. I give you a full day of trying. Of course, I give you the rest of your life for trying. I believe that we can all do this, that we can do this in this moment. In this moment, if you can spend 5 minutes of recognizing, this is how I see unity, right from the space within, right to what I see around me. I hope that is a fun exercise for you. I hope you have a fabulous day ahead, and I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your lives. Have a great day, everyone.